Hello, friends. Tiana here with TianaSmithCoaching.com. And today I'm so excited to be doing a bonus training, part of my six-figure club daily marketing strategies. I call them IPAs, which means these are income producing activities, things that will actually move the needle forward in your business. Now, this 30-day calendar that I have created, I'm going to share my screen within a minute. This is something that goes along with my 3-10-10-3 method. I'm going to break it down a little bit on here, but this is really the bonus training. How can you use this calendar best? And if those of you watching this, you don't have the calendar, you can comment, you can message me either on Instagram, on Facebook, Tiana at TianaSmithCoaching.com. You can get a hold of me. So let's get started. So this is not a content calendar. I'm going to explain what this is. This is a checklist style calendar system to keep you accountable to resetting your goals in your business. This is the exact daily marketing method that I personally use that will book me out when I follow this, literally even after a week. But if you committed to 30 days, no breaks, of actually following this content and a network growing, connecting method, you will get a booked out coaching or course business, especially coaching or group coaching. And I do a hybrid approach of myself. So I teach one-on-one clients with done for you work, and then I have a group coaching method in the six-figure club. So if you are also a coach or a consultant and you want to learn how to personally connect with a lot of new leads on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis while having heart centered, value based marketing and soulful centered selling, because essentially, by the way that I'm going to teach you how to market and connect with people, they're filling your inbox with ease. So I'm going to break down this calendar. This is going to be a short training. I'm not going to go in depth into the 3-10-10-3 method, but if you want more of those trainings, you can always message me, or if you're already on my email list, that training is already a part of that. So let's share my screen and I'll break this down for you. Share screen. I'm going to go share screen. I'm doing my specific tab and let's go into it. So this is a 30-day marketing checklist calendar. I took this from making it undated. The truth is you should start this at any time. If today was April 17th, you could fill this out for, let's say the 18th is on a Monday. What you'd come in here and do is you'd come in, fill in 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You'd fill it in, or even start from Tuesday. So you could say April 18th and just do 30 days. The point of an undated calendar is to encourage and inspire and challenge you to start today, right? To say, you know what? Enough is enough. I want my booked out coaching business. I'm done struggling. I don't like this up and down. Let's get really consistent. Let's go for it. So you'd fill it in the blank no matter what day of the month you're starting on for 30 days. So this is a 30-day marketing checklist calendar. Now, there is a daily checklist here, and there's a couple affirmations and just affirming things. So let's break down the simple parts first. I commit to consistent daily marketing to grow my audience and my business. This is essential. When people come to me and they're not willing to do this, like I'm not going to work with them. This training and who I am as a coach and as a business coach, whether you're one-on-one with me or group, is a no excuses attitude, a whatever it takes attitude for people who really want to make the extra six figures, multi six and seven figures. It's a different kind of discipline. However, with daily habits like this, you'd be surprised by, you don't even have to work that hard. It's really consistency and discipline. And this is proven over and over again. So this is where you're making that commitment to yourself. And I recommend when you download my calendar that you actually fill in your initials or literally sign it right there. I do commit to that and date it. Give yourself this commitment. Another thing that I want you to write down is start date and end date, and committing to 30 straight days of this. And otherwise, it's not even about like starting over. It's like if you don't get into a consistent habit of marketing, your business will die. This is why people's businesses don't take off. Then this is another one of my favorite affirmations. Every day, my inbox is filled with my dream clients asking to work with me and pay high ticket. So, besides doing this checklist that I'm going to walk you through in a minute, you really want to have your mindset geared towards growth, geared towards that success is inevitable. Say it with me, success is inevitable. I will win. And really believing that and showing up and doing this. I think something that people fail to do is go all in on themselves because they're afraid if they go all in on themselves and then they still fail. But friend, you will not fail. There is a law of reaping and sowing. If you reap, you will sow. If you track your food every day and you exercise, you might not see it after week 1, week 2, even week 4 or 5. But I promise you, eventually things will start to shift. You will see, you will be getting stronger. The weight will come off. And it's the same with marketing. If you do this day in and you do this day out, it will shift. The piece down here is your 30-day goals. I write this. I have my calendar up top here myself. This is where you want to write in what is your income goal? How many clients do you want to enroll? This is your space to get really specific with it. Okay. So this is your checklist. So you want to date all this. And then when you do these 4 things every single day, do not leave one of them out. That's when you get a check mark for that day. So you'd go in here and you date all this. And then let's talk about what this checklist looks like. Now, the 3 posts include the video tip, but I do separate it because sometimes people want to be like, oh, I did 3 posts, but they didn't do the video. Friends, video is like the highest converting thing you can do for your business. It gives the essence. It makes people know that you're real. Lots of people can show up, do a post, but people do hire other people to post for them. People want to know that you're real. So what does this look like? I'm going to stop sharing the screen and let's go there. And I'm going to share my full screen to share with you what this looks like. Okay, so let's go share full screen and let's go here. And I'm just going to say the entire screen. So let's go talk about what this looks like. So on Instagram, for example, if the calendar says 3 posts, well, one of them is that. So it's really 2 posts and a video tip. I just want you to understand you need to be posting 3 times a day. So first thing in the morning, and again, I teach this in depth. What does that look like? A video. So this is where you've got a video tip of the day. You can keep it 45 seconds to 1 minute. You want to do it, if you want to use Reels, you want to keep it at 45 seconds or Twitter. Otherwise, 1 minute is fine. The reason for 1 minute is because stories, which would be here, are 1 minute. They cap at 1 minute. So I use TikTok, as you can see, to edit the video, to put text on it. Then I come and upload it over to your story. And what I do here is I then also go and upload it over to my Facebook profile. Love videos down here. These are some different ones, right? So video tips of the day. Let's keep going. This very specific one. So TikTok there. I also upload it to Facebook profile, my Facebook business page. And I teach all this in my 6-figure club training. So this is more of a bonus training to help you really get things together. Then second kind of post, some kind of inspirational quote or a business tip. You can alternate these things. And I teach this in the 3-10-10 method. This would be a call to action post where they can sign up on my email list. This one is, see how it's all branded though. And then sometimes you have some random inspirational quotes. So you've got a video for one of your posts of the day. Then you can do like selfie behind the scenes where you're sharing things about your life. People love that. It's important. Always use the same filter so it stays on brand. And then the third post, you're going to interchange either business quotes, affirmations, call to actions. You're interchanging all this. I teach all this over here in Canva. I give my people my different kinds of social media marketing templates and things like that. So if you're one of my clients, I would share this with you. But since this is a free training and a bonus training, what I'm doing is I'm giving you kind of what it looks like, but I'm not going to share all my templates unless you want to message me and work with me. Okay, so one video tip, and out of the 3 posts, one is a video tip, and you want to alternate between lifestyle and giving real value, right? Like it's not just about selfies. Selfies is to share stories about your life and what that looks like, but you can share business tips, for example, 3 steps to make more money. So this would be one of those. You're giving real value. You want to give people actual value-based information so they would be interested in hiring you, right? So that's what that would look like. You can go check out my Instagram. It's Tiana_Smith_coaching. So let's go back to the calendar. Those are your 3 posts. All right. Then what about 10 new contacts every day? Well, that means you can either go into Facebook groups, you can go into LinkedIn groups, you can go onto Instagram, you can go see people that are commenting on, let's say there's Tony Robbins, for example, and let's say that somebody is commenting on a post of his about a course. You want to find somebody who is a much larger following than yours, and you want to go comment on it. So let's say that over here, this post has, you can scroll over and see 464 comments. Well, go add 10 people from there, and maybe you add 20. And it doesn't mean that all 10 are going to follow you back. But if your content, the point of this is this: you find people of a larger following, you follow some of their followers, maybe send a message. And I'm not talking about a sales pitch, just a message. Hey, so nice to be connected. I know we both love Tony Robbins. I look forward to learning more about you. Just authentic connecting. When you grow your network, you grow your network. So you want to add 10 new contacts. Now you can message those exact people, or maybe you take the time to go through people who have been commenting on your post. So if I hadn't messaged some of these people, I might message Amy here and say, hey, Amy, thank you for not a comment. Comment is different. So you want to comment when people comment for sure. But what you also want to do is actually direct message people. Take the extra time to message 10 people a day. Then 3 calls to action. That means that you've added 10 new contacts, whether it's Facebook or LinkedIn or on Instagram. You've messaged 10 people, an authentic connecting message. This is where it's a sales call to action. And what that means is that you want to actually message a few people who have been commenting maybe on one of your posts that has to do with your business, has to do with a training, and send them a message and say, hey, Amy, thank you so much for liking my video training. Did you happen to be interested in learning more about fill in the blank? So if you're a fitness coach and you see that somebody has been liking, commenting on your post, so at the end of 3 posts, adding 10 people, messaging 10 people, you want to then go message 3 people a very specific ask. And you want to say, hey, listen, not sure you're interested, but if you are, I have this special thing, let me know. So that's that specific call to action. That's you. And this is where a lot of people feel uncomfortable and they're not going to do it. But friends, listen, I'm not on social media I am personal. I do make real friends. I do make real business connections because of the way that I do this and actually care about people. But listen, it is still business. It is a part of my income. If I wasn't using social media marketing, email marketing to be online to make money, I really wouldn't be there. I really believe in living your life off the computer, off social media. I'm not a person that goes out to eat with my boyfriend or my kids and I'm on my phone usually. I really want to set that aside and put that in the purse. We're being present with each other. So when I show up on social media and on doing this, I am present with that as well. And my point is to grow my business, to grow my impact, to grow my sales, because I'm in business to make money. And so should you be. If you have a fear around sales and around asking somebody for a sale, then really reconsider being in business. That's just the way it is. Or get somebody to do sales for you. But that's a very rare thing. I'm in a multi 8, 9-figure mastermind right now. And guess what? They don't even have enough people for their program, let alone the other people for social selling. This is something you should be doing though for yourself. Somebody told me when I was a teenager in Nashville in the music business, starting my music career then. And they said, if you can't promote and market your own self, then who else is going to believe in you? And that is the same for your business. If you don't have the guts and the courage to tell people what it is you do and to ask for a sale, then you should not be in business, because nobody else is going to believe in you if you don't. I do believe in my clients, and actually one of my giftings is a vision for other people. However, as much as I believe in people, they still have to show up and do the work. So this is how you can truly book out your business in 30 days. What I just shared with you should not take longer than 1 hour. If it's taking longer than 1 hour, then you're overthinking it. You're emotionally connecting to the messages. This is about getting it done. It was awesome. Someone that I really care about sent me a cool video about about your body, and about how it's actually about being more playful and doing lighter reps. And this guy is an international athlete and coach, and he was talking with Joe Rogan on a podcasting, and he was talking about how a lot of the American philosophy is this overloading the weights in athletics. But what ends up happening is when they studied like Cuban boxers, for example, and some other athletes, they were actually talking about the Russian athletes as well, one of their sports over there. It's really because they are playful with each other in their sparring, but American athletes a lot of times almost like push it so hard they hurt themselves and hurt others. But the other countries, a lot of them are more playful, and what they do is lower reps but consistently daily, because what ends up happening is over time, if you just get playful, if you just do things day in day out and it's part of your due, you still end up getting more days of workout in, you get more days of work in. It's about showing up and being super consistent, having an hour set aside and going and doing this thing, and that's what will set you apart from the crowd. So I hope that this helped you. Be playful with it, be excited about it, be interested in it. This is not some kind of mundane task, even if it felt like it at first. What this is, if when you understand that if you just stick to this method, that day in and day out, you will be bringing value to the marketplace. And because of that, they will be reaching out to you. They will be like, wow, this person is so consistent. They personally messaged me when I commented. They gave me a tip of the day, even when I hadn't paid them. What would they do for me if I paid them? And that's the question you want all your followers to ask them. So when it is time in their time that where they want to make a leap ahead, whatever your business is, it's business to business, it's business to consumer. If you sell a planner, if you sell body makeovers, if you sell business, if you sell relationship coaching, when they need that thing that you are selling, you should be the very first person they think of because of all the incredible, valuable information you have been giving them for days, weeks, and years. So I am Tiana with TianaSmithCoaching.com. If you want my calendar, I can get that over to you. You need to comment or you can message me. You can send me a message on Instagram, which is at Tiana_Smith_coaching. On Facebook, my personal profile is facebook.com/Tiana Star, or again, Tiana Smith Coaching, and TianaSmithCoaching.com. You know how to get a hold of me. I'm super easy to get a hold of. Clearly, that's why when I get online, I want to be easy to get a hold of. I want to connect with my fans, friends, followers, clients, and really authentic connections that I create. I have been able to, by following this method, by making myself known online, I have closed radio deals in my business, tour deals. I have closed huge contracts, 5-figure contracts. I have gone multi 6 figures in my personal business. I've been a part of being asked to be a part of people's 7-figure launches as their sales coach, as their consultant, as their funnel builder, because of my consistency day in, day out. And I love what I do. I would not do something I didn't love. So you can monetize what you love. You can bring value, but you are required to show up and be consistent if you want that to happen. So hope you have a beautiful day. I look forward to seeing you get consistent on there. Tag me if you follow my method. I would love to see your posts, and I will see you soon.